All right, welcome back to the Big Ron and Burnsie Show, episode number 73. We are trekking along. We want to thank you for your continued support and spreading the word. I want to give some quick shout-outs here to the other podcasts that we enjoy listening to and that support our show. First and foremost, we want to give a shout-out to Backfield Radio. Ryan and Alan, they do a great job talking about some sports, primarily sports.
Dude, we didn't talk about you calling into their show, did we?
Oh, I did call into their show.
And you were talking shit about I was banging fat chicks left and right.
I was talking about this this new app that's called Bar Space.
Yes.
And what it does is you work with bar owners or club owners, and you install cameras, and you can actually tap into the cameras to check out the bar scene before you actually commit to going.
Right, so there's no guessing game involved. Like, is this place going to be dead or is it going to be... Yeah, right.
Going to be chicks there. Because, dude, when you're rolling with eight dudes...
But who reports to that app? Like, where's the input coming from? Like, people at the bar or like...
Well, it's going to be... Well, you can... Yeah, so I'm guessing you could tap in and then see the cameras, right? The CCTV.
That's so cool.
It's awesome. And then... So right now they have it in some places in New York and San Diego and LA. I think Miami as well. So I'm hoping that catches on. But yeah, it completely takes the guesswork out of things. So, you know, how we used to do is you jump in a cab, you head to one location, you say, you know what, we're going here. There's usually a decent amount of girls here. Let's go.
Yeah, on
especially
average.
If that's what you want to do.
It's a guessing game. It's a crapshoot, if you will.
So now, while you're in the cab, right, you check the app out and you look and you say, you know what? There's a lot of dumpers there.
You're not checking any app out on that thing.
On this? Yeah. On this Money Blackberry? Of course I am. Look at this. Type it. Oh, I'm in. So, hey, let's check out Adams Mill. And you see a bunch of drunk and stupid girls.
No, you see a bunch of cobwebs because it's shut down.
But it's a pretty cool app that kind of gives you an idea of what's going on at the bar before you commit to going, right? You're going to bring 7 dudes to a bar that's filled with dudes anyway. Unless you're gay, you don't really want to go there.
And not that there's anything wrong with being gay. We love you.
No, yeah, absolutely. Mark, we love you. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but I'm saying if your objective is to go and find girls, you don't want to go to that bar.
If you're on the prowl, you want to scoop up some ladies.
So I called into the Backfield Radio, talked a little bit about that. We talked a little bit about Amy.
Well, no, you started out real good. You started out on a high note by saying that I was really big and muscular because you were only a third of the show. I appreciated that part, and then you just went on this barrage of me begging fat girls for no reason.
No, I had to give them, the new audience, a little bit of a taste of what it's like to have you as a co-host and to have you as a friend, and know exactly what they're getting into if they start listening to our show.
Well, you know what? I think I'm gonna have to call them this week and
set the record straight,
and redeem myself and set the record straight. Because,
I mean, everyone knows you got a hot girlfriend. Great. I mean, congratulations.
Right. But did I really bang that many fat girls? I banged 2. Well, I banged 1 and I got head from the other.
Anyway, let's move along. If you want to call into the Backfield Radio next week. You can set the record straight.
They record, and by the way, if you guys want to call in the Backfield, they record on Tuesday nights at 9 o'clock or 8 o'clock.
Monday night.
To Monday night at 8 o'clock.
Monday night. Tuesday night.
Monday or Tuesday at 8 or 9.
You're right on top of it. So check them out at Backfield Radio. Ryan and Alan, again, they're good dudes. Matt and JB show. They try to record on Tuesday evenings, but sometimes they take a hiatus every now and then, similar to you and I. Mm-hmm. And it's whatever fits in their schedule. I know they're 2 busy dudes. Matt just got married not too long ago. Also, too, Brian ain't lying, and we both know that he don't lie.
What's Brian ain't lying's deal again? What's his shtick?
He don't lie.
That's his whole shtick.
He's uncensored.
It's like the liar of podcasts.
He doesn't lie.
Or the yes man.
It's where you can go to get some uncensored sports talk. He's going to tell you how it is, not what you want to hear.
I've listened to a few episodes of Brian Ain't Lying. It's pretty funny.
Dude, he's got his, I don't know if he's a consistent co-host, but Andre, he's a knowledgeable dude. He talked a little bit about boxing last week, and I really like his take on things. He's a smart guy. He's got like a clothing line.
Do you know why you like his take on it? Because he ain't lying. And you love the truth.
Well, Andre, I'm talking about the other dude.
Yeah, but if you're on Brian Ain't Lying, you're definitely not lying either.
Mm-mm.
You can't be Brian Ain't Lying's co-host and lie.
You gotta tell the truth.
Yeah, you gotta tell the truth.
You can't have one liar and one honest dude.
I know.
Both be honest.
Because then it'd be called Brian Ain't Lying, and some other dude who doesn't tell the truth.
Also, too, these fellas, they took a while off, but they're getting back in the game. The best cast, the best podcast.
Yeah, I like those dudes.
Check out those guys. They talk a little bit about some nerdy stuff, video games.
Oh,
movies,
you know I love it.
Some
Like
techie
tech stuff, like gadgetry.
Yeah, and they're good guys. Good show. Check those guys out, and then of course check out old Papa Giorgio at Papa's Basement.
Old Papa's Basement.
And that show's great, man.
Dude, when are we starting our own podcast network?
I don't know. One of our buddies was talking about it, so
I think we should start one called the Chupacabra Network.
I love that. Sounds good. Kind of just rolls off
You
the
can
tongue.
only be on it if you don't talk sports.
Well, they have the network now, the ESN network. That's all sports
Epic
shows.
Sports Network.
It's Epic, and they
what's
talk
the
about
other
sports.
one? The one that TCB's on now? Eyes.
The Eyes Network.
Yeah. What does that stand? What's that acronym stand for?
Something sports.
Epic. Your ears.
Ears, yours, eyes, sports. I don't know, dude. I don't know what he's up to. But anyway, I mean, there's big name guys on that. They go after big name players to come on the show.
Clearly the opposite of what we do, because we can't even fucking get a Skype call.
We can't get a Skype call, and what we do, it's my brother and some lifter in Ohio. So anyway, let's talk a little bit about some of the shows that I'm excited about.
Okay.
Right.
Other than the podcast, this is network television we're switching to.
I'm not excited about our podcast.
Not today's. Not today's. You know what I am excited about, though, which I think is a good twist, is the video that we're doing now.
You like the video?
I like it because I figured out how to put our logo and shit on there. I was really happy about that. So, I hope you guys are enjoying the video. I know we have some pretty shitty faces to look at, but I think to see us interact and our body language makes things a little bit better. And most people can't sit through 2 hours of our bullshit.
Let's be honest. Very few can sit through, right?
Mostly like family and girlfriends are the only ones that sit through our entire
My
show.
girlfriend doesn't even anymore.
Yeah.
So her friend did, though. The video was great because her friend had commented after the Lux Lounge incident.
Yeah.
And she's like, you couldn't have made up a fake name like Keisha or something for me. I'm sorry for
That's why it's good, because it's like the YouTube viewers can get a taste of us, and if they don't if they don't want to continue, they don't have to continue, but if they want to continue, they can get the whole show.
Absolutely.
So it's a good teaser, or it's a good highlight of what we're all about.
I agree. So check us out on YouTube, obviously. Follow us on Twitter at Big Brown Burnsie, at Big Brown DC, and I am at Stupid Red Hat. Like us on Facebook and continue spreading the word. We really want to thank you guys for doing that. We appreciate it. If you don't do it, then there's no sense in us being here. Might as well just wrap up this one microphone and our 2 laptops and my coffee mug and go home.
And my Ricky.
What else are we going to do on the Lord's Day? We're not going to church or temple, so we might as well do this and talk about nonsense. Anyway, we did get some feedback about the whole hierarchy and the totem pole of hoes, and some people thought that we had missed some hoes. I don't think we did, though.
No, that was a very thought out list of hoes.
Yeah, we deliberately left off webcam girls and phone sex operators.
They're not professionals. They are, technically, but they're random chicks. Like, half the webcam girls are just some girl in college. They're clearly in a dorm room, and they're just trying to make some extra cash.
But see,
They're not in that they're not climbing the pyramid.
keep in mind that we didn't even throw porn stars in there.
That's
really.
a whole. I feel like porn stars are a different like a whole different diet.
Yeah, we talked about porn stars, but our main focus wasn't that industry, right? I mean, hookers and escorts. It's so I don't know. I mean, I think it's just different from the way that you and I looked at this and compiled that list. Webcam girls and phone sex operators are just different. I think they're just in a separate category. Because I don't know if I want to call them hoes, because number one, they don't necessarily have to be banging someone, or by banging someone, it doesn't mean that they're elevating their status. Phone sex operator, you don't even know who it is.
Yeah,
it could be some fat pig. It could be a dude that you don't even know is just taking the call. But I don't think they're trying to elevate and get anywhere and cross over from there.
Yeah, the pyramid was put in place because there's a goal. You got to get. The point is for these girls to climb the ladder to the top of the hierarchy.
Yeah, and the way that they look at each other.
Phone sex, cam girls, they're just doing it for a quick buck. They're a little bit below the street hooker, right?
I think it's just different than the street hooker because they're not necessarily having sex.
It's not their end game either, though, is it? They're just doing it. Yeah, they're anonymous. They're secluded from their clients, from their audience.
Yeah, sit there and masturbate all you want and act like you are on the phone, but you're not. I don't know. I think it's different.
Take a shower and videotape it, and let dudes watch you and spank it and get tokens. That's not. You're not cool enough to be in our hierarchy.
Well, I don't. If you're sitting in your dorm room and you're masturbating for a few dollars, I don't think that necessarily makes you a hoe. I mean, right?
No, it doesn't, because you're not having sex with anyone. You're not penetrating. You're not hanging out with a physical person.
I mean, again, we talked about this. I seriously considered doing that. I seriously considered doing webcam, just putting on my dong, and just doing it for money.
That'd be awesome if you did that.
You wouldn't even know if I did.
You'd make 0 tokens.
I would make like 400 tokens.
You wouldn't make any tokens.
Dude, you don't even know them. What do you think my office is set up as now that we're out here? That's my webcam room.
Can you promise me one thing? When you do your webcam and you do pull your dong out, can you put that clock in the background of your...
So you know who it is? Dude, no one else has a big clock like this. You're like, I know that dude. That's gonna pop up too if you ever like accidentally get to a gay website.
Dude, that'd be a great alias for your porn thing. Big clock.
Big clock.
Check out my big clock.
It's a play on words.
It is a play on words. It's funny.
You throw the L in there.
See what I did there? It's funny.
It's green hat. It's big. It's funny. So I don't know. While we respect the feedback, we need feedback. We really appreciate it. We're following up that we think those two are in a different category.
Look, we're professionals. If you thought we didn't consider those two, you're an idiot.
Yeah, and don't call my live Jasmine girl a hoe, Rockstar Joe.
You love live Jasmines.
I love live Jasmines.
Dude, they're getting real sneaky though now. They'll just put like this like live video, and I'm like, where's this sound coming from? It's like a girl like talking to like, dude, like what's happening?
Hey Johnny.
Yeah.
She's licking a dildo. Hey Billy, you live in Iowa? Oh
yeah,
wow!
Why do they always yell and they can hear it?
I don't know.
Like they're physically talking to them.
Stop screaming. So, anyway, some of the TV shows really they irk me. Some of the reality shows really
they irk your nerves.
They do. They really upset me. Did you just part your hair, by the way?
No.
It looks freshly parted. Some of the shows really upset me, but I got to tell you, a few that I'm very intrigued by. The one show is The Same Name. Have you heard about this?
Wait, same name as what?
It's the same name.
Same name as what?
It's the same name.
Oh, the name of the show is the same name.
It's the same name, dude. So basically, this show takes celebrities and then just regular Joes, like guys like you and I. And
well, we're not really regular Joes. We're pseudo celebrities.
True. I guess you're right about that. So what they do though, they switch lives for a day.
Okay.
Okay. So
how does a celebrity benefit from this?
Well, now it gives people a chance to see a celebrity live a normal life. It's almost like that the show where the CEO of the company goes undercover.
Yeah, but he goes undercover.
And has to work.
Does a celebrity go undercover?
No.
Then how is he living? He's going to be a celebrity regardless of what his fake identity is. If Jason Statham goes and lives as some random Jason Statham, he's still going to be. They're still going to go crazy when they see him. If he shows up to the butcher shop and works for like average Jason Statham,